and welcome to I Love a Challenge. I'm Emily, and today is a really fun challenge. I think everyone will have a lot of fun doing this one with me. The color that we're going to have to do today is navy and pink. The prompt or theme of it will be let's see what I picked. The future, which that one was a little tricky, but I think I figured it out pretty well. And finally, what do we have to use? I don't want you guys to ever think I rigged this, so I always make sure I'm mixing them up real good. Oh, we have to use crazy scissors. Those are like little crimpy scissors that we all had back in the 80s. So the crazy scissors, the future, and navy and pink. So as soon as I saw navy and pink, I knew I wanted to do something with my daughter because that was the theme of her baby room when she was little. So I decided to do the layout, and just keep in mind, she's almost 4 and I'm this behind that I'm still doing. I mean, I'm not even close to this. I jumped like 15 binders ahead to this one. For the future, I decided to do a layout where we were telling my family that, first of all, that we were pregnant, and second of all, that it was a girl. It's a really kind of funny-ish story. It was probably like one of the most confusing gender reveals. So we had lost a baby right before we had gotten pregnant with Margot, and we didn't really want to tell even our family, just because we wanted to make sure everything was safe. The doctors had kind of thought there might have been something wrong with this baby, so we were like, we're just going to keep it under wraps. When we finally told everybody, I was about 21 or 22 weeks pregnant, and nobody knew. Um, Even my children, my grandmother that was living with us, nobody had any idea, only me and my husband. And oh, this is my son being like, what is that? Is that a ghost? But we went to a specialist ultrasound just to make sure the baby was okay. And we found out it was a girl, which was a huge shock because we have 2 boys and I thought I only ever had boys. So we told everybody, and it was the worst gender reveal anyone ever could have done because it was confusing. First of all, because everyone's like, wait, what, you're pregnant? And then, wait, you're having a girl. It was not good. But you know what? I was pregnant and Margot's perfect. So it really doesn't matter how horrible these balloons were that I did in this terrible idea. So anyway, I choose to remember that everyone was just really happy, and especially because my parents have 4 grandsons and this is the only granddaughter. So my sister's done and I'm done. So she was the last little princess of the group. So here's my crazy scissors. Aren't we excited? They're really hard to use. No wonder these really aren't a thing anymore. If you don't have crazy scissors, just do kind of crazy lines on a piece of paper. Really, just have fun with this challenge. If you don't like one of the things or you want to tweak it a little bit, just do whatever fits your style. I'm using just this little border as an accent, which I think looks really good against the navy. And of course, you can see I have been using the navy and pink as the cards theme. The future is that I'm adding a new member of my family. I think it works. And then I have my crazy scissors. So I'm going through my sticker book now. Okay, this is where things get really complicated. Get ready for a 3 minutes of like confusion about the same card. And I really, really, really wanted to make sure I added this part because I think sometimes when you're watching these videos, they're like, man, they like get it together so fast. They make so much sense. And I am full chaos when I'm scrapbooking. I have no idea what I want to do. I change things 1,000 times. I mean, I leave something sitting on the table and like go do a load of laundry randomly during this whole thing. That would be really hard for me to do in person, like scrapbooking. I'm a mess during like crops online. I am using lots and lots of little different features. I realize I don't have a lot of navy stuff, which is really weird because navy is one of my favorite colors. All right, so this little pink card in the middle has caused me so much drama. First, I put these little baby girl, baby boy stickers that I have from a printable from Inky Quill, and I thought that was really cute, and I just put or in the middle. Then I was like, no, I can do better than that. Let's get some more navy in there, but then the navy didn't match that. So then I got these really cute Amy Tangerine stickers that had navy in it, and then there were no bees in navy blue. It was like every color but that. And that made me like really angry. So then I got my pink fresh stickers out, and those were the perfect color navy. I was like, this is the right size. This is great. But then I didn't have a question mark. So I did some crazy, crazy cutting. So I took an S, which is a beloved letter, and I cut off the bottom little loop to make the question mark. No problem. But then there weren't any kind of things that I could have a dot. So you'll see the crazy little adventure that I had with this. I thought it was really, really important to put this in because, I mean, I'm a hot mess when I like can't figure something out. So this is a good example of how crazy my brain works. And okay, so there's the half top of the question mark. That worked out great. And then like there's no dots that are right. It's really tiny. I try to like put it in there. It didn't look right. So I was like, well, I'll find a sticker. So I figured I'd use an enamel dot. But then all of my, look at this. Okay. Oh yeah, I went to try a heart. The heart was not right. And it didn't match the blue as much as I wanted it to. So then I was going to do the marker. The marker looked absolutely terrible. It doesn't look bad on camera, but it looked really bad in person. It looked just really flat and not fun. Then I was like, enamel dot. And then the enamel dot is a monster. And it's like really not even close that you can even think that it's a question mark anymore. So I take that off and I stick that somewhere else. And then I have these sticky circles. And that I was like, fine, that's fine. But then I look at it more. I was like, no, that looks still terrible. At this point, I was getting super frustrated. So I was like, I'm going to just cut one of the little tiny lines that was in between the letters and make it the perfect shape. Well, I found the perfect shape and I went to put it down. This one was not, then I lost it. Like I couldn't find it. And so I was like, well, I'll just make another one. And then guess what? I found it because it was in my nail, like in my thumbnail. So I used the scissors and I put it down because it's so tiny and it finally works and looks really good. And like you can't even see it, but in person, it looks really good. It was just a whole ordeal. And I wanted you to be a part of the crazy chaos of my journey with me. So now I am going heart happy because I super loved this day and I just love hearts and stick on these. And it's just, I mean, it's a baby and it's just, babies are so good. I added a yay to the one with the It's a Girl balloon, but for some reason it just went off camera. I'm still working on that. Hopefully my new camera mount is here soon. I'm going to start adding some stars then. And I'm really liking how this turned out. Sonogram pictures are so exciting and they're so much fun, but they're really like, I have a ton of them because I had to get a million sonograms with her. And I mean, it's hard to accent those without taking away the cuteness of the little baby. And half the time you can't even tell what you're looking at, but I think this is a really fun way I use to do these. I don't really like how I did my sonograms with my other kids, so I think this one looks really, really good. I'm going to journal just a little bit about this day outside on that loop of the It's a Girl card, or Hello Little Girl. And then, oh yeah, here come all the stars. I found out I have a lot of pink stars, and I have a lot more navy stuff in stars than I did with hearts. But can we talk about these butterfly stickers that I have? They are absolutely gorgeous. I have no idea where I got these from, but they are absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So stars are going down. I've apparently disappeared at this point, but we are definitely getting close to the end here. I have a couple more things that I do want to add, and then we are done. But, oh, look, I found somehow more hearts to put down. I think when I'm so not sure what I'm going to do and then I finally figure it out, I get really excited and just start putting everything down. I decided that this little boy or girl card needed something else, so I'm doing just little tiny dots as a border. I didn't want to do a big thick line because I already have the border of the Hello Baby Girl done. And then I decided that the little picture of my two sons needed something extra too. So I used more of my Pink Fresh little alphabets, which these are the best tiny letters I've ever found. These in Studio Calico, they are so awesome. They're puffy, but they're not like giants, and they are just absolutely beautiful when you get them on the page. I'm going to add Big Bros on it, and Reese was really excited, my middle one, to become a big brother. I mean, now that she's here, she drives him nuts, and I think that he probably was fine with just the two boys. But I mean, the two of them are definitely getting along a lot better now than they were when she was a baby. So I'm going to put them all back in their little pocket homes. I would actually really like to see what you guys have thought of when you put future. The other one I thought of was maybe I would do like Tomorrowland, or like, isn't there a Futureland in Epcot at Disney World? I thought about doing something like that, but then once I saw that navy and pink, I was like, no, I'm doing the baby, because I mean, she's a huge part of our lives. It changed everything. Oh, you get to see the dot on the bottom of the question mark. See, it was worth it. Oh, I love those butterflies. But I thought this was a fun challenge. I used my crazy scissors, and I used my navy and pink, and I did the future. I hope that you connected the future with that part. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to follow me on Instagram and tag me in, hashtag me in this, the hashtags down below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.